Hello. In day 8 we are going to learn the commands like lights and then how to apply the emissive material, transparency and then create walkthrough and what are the settings related to walkthrough and then how to add the effects to walkthrough. Let's learn all these things in Lumion. Here you can see I imported one interior living room model. So you can go with the materials if you want to change. So already I taught you how to change the materials once you import. Now I am just going to teach you that how to make this curtain wall as transparency ornated material. For that, select on the material option. Select the part of the curtain for which part you want to convert the fabric into net. And then next, click on the standard option. Next, here we have an arrow mark that is show or extended setting. Click over that. After that, we have a transparency option. Waxiness. So in case of statue and all, we use this waxiness. But now I want to convert this into transparency. Here you can see, just zoom it. This curtain gets some waxy finish like this, but I want to apply the transparency and then increase the transparency. So this is how you can change the fabric into netted fabric like this, and then even you can change the color related to that. Next, for this TV I applied one JPG image in the SketchUp model, but I just want to replace this with video. For that, material, select that plane. Click over the standard, we have a selected image. Click over that and select the video which one you have and then open. But it should be in MP4 so that you can get that same video over the TV. Next one is emissiveness. Here you can see I don't have any light sources. You can check, go to the weather and then convert this into evening mode. I don't have any single light. Only little bit light I am getting because of the TV is on. So in order to convert any selected part of the geometry into light, same thing now, click on the material option and then zoom it. Make sure you select only that geometry for which you want to convert into emissive light. Then click on standard option and then click on the extended setting option. Just after the transparency, we have the settings and then emissiveness. You can increase the emissiveness to get the intensity of the light like this. As we have a green color by default, you can change the light depending on your requirement and you can reduce and decrease the light of the emissiveness and finish. Like this, for any selected geometry you can apply. Now it seems that when I convert weather into night or evening mode, so there is no light. For that we have to place the light, rectangle light. In the light we have so many types. For that, click on the object option. Make sure you are in the place mode and then we have a light and utility. And then when you click on the light option, you will get the light icon over here. Click over that and then by default we have a spotlight. You can take which type of spotlight you want and then add this to lamp. Like this way you can add like this. Or else if you don't want to keep, then you just keep it here also. Just change the color and then cone. And if you want to copy, use your Alt button to copy it into multiple times and then go on placing the light over this. Now same thing, click on the place mode. We have a mini light, take the mini light. By default we have a different colors also. Depending on the requirement, you can select the type of the light and then you just place. So it's just like a tube light. It's spread throughout the area. You can go ahead with this light or else I just delete that light Again you go to the light category, area light, and then you can add the light wherever you want. So once you add, you can go and then increase the width of that particular light. Make sure you select that particular light. Select this one and then increase the width and then length according to it. So make sure you should not get any burning effect. If you feel with the omni light we are getting nice, then again I am deleting it. Go to the place mode and then omni light. Take this and place it. If you want to change the color of that light, you can change it. You can increase the brightness related to that. Next here I want to show the fire. For that, place mode, FX, we have a fire. Take that and place it here. So if you want to place some more interior decorative item, then you go to the indoor category and then you can place the wanted decorative. You can rotate that like this. So you can place any type of the decorative item depending on the requirement or your creativity. Now next I want to show some movement. Now I want to place animal. For that, people and animal. Go with pet. Take this and then keep it here. So now I want to create a walkthrough. For that, I just click on the movie option, record. Then you have to start from any one of the point. What are the views you want to cover? So set the camera by using the mouse right click option and then make sure you have a horizontal eyesight level and vertical eyesight level. And if you want to go with a particular height, then you can change the camera up and camera down option. And then you can go with the focal length to zoom it and zoom out like this. And then take a photo. Just move it in a particular direction. Move it. And again I want to move like this. You can decrease or increase the focal length. Again I am orbiting it little. Set the horizontal eyesight, vertical eyesight like this. Vertical eyesight, capture, vertical eyesight, and again capture. Now I want to cover some ceiling portion. Just focal length option. Set the proper camera view. And capture. So like this way you can capture the required views. And finish. So I done with the one slot of the animation or walkthrough. So if you want to play, then you can play it. We are getting some clipping issue, but when you render it, you don't get. So make sure your geometry should be properly finished in SketchUp. If you want to edit or add some more pics, then you just click on the edit clip. The total duration is 28.2 seconds. If you want to decrease the duration or increase the duration, then you can go ahead with this setting. In advanced option, we have a path, smooth and then straight that you can do. But as I am using 8.5, then we don't have any option like that. Finish it. So if you want to go ahead with the custom style, then you can go ahead, or else you go to the custom style option, click the interior effect. So I'm not getting a proper output what I'm expecting. So I'm just deleting it and then keep the custom style. Along with this, if you want to add any extra effect manually, then you go to the add effect option and then you can take the sun. I just want to play it from like this and sun height like this. See? So you convert into day view evening effect like that. Sun heading, sun brightness like this. Go and then add the exposure and then reflection to any plane. So if I want to add some reflection to this TV, this one, then you can add it and finish. So like this way you can add the wanted effect and then play it roughly first. Next, you click on the rendered movie option. Go with the frames per second. Here we have an entire movie, current shot and then image sequence. If you already have the images with you, then you can go ahead with this option. Or else if you want to take the current shot as a JPG image, then you can go ahead with this. Or else if I want to render whole movie or animation, then you click on the entire movie option. Frames per second you can increase, and even you can increase the output quality, that is production quality. Make it small first, then check whether you have getting a proper animation or not. Then you can go with Ultra HD or HD depending on your requirement. Now I am just skipping it. Let's learn the single movement and then mass movement. For that I am just placing any one of the object. So you can move it depending on your requirement and rotate it. Okay. Next, go to the movie mode and then we have some by default movies. If you want to delete, then you can delete. Double click to delete that. As I selected by default model, that's why I have some movies. So I just deleted that. Click on the record option and then start from any one of the point. So like this way, add this. Just change the clip and move. Change the clip and move. I'm just scrolling like this. Okay. So when I play, only scenes are animated, but not that lady. For that, what I do is, I want to apply the movement option. Click on the add object and click on the move and then edit. So how to give the start point for that lady and then move it to define the end point. And this will be the end point. Let's check now. See. So this is how you get the movement to that selected property. So if we have a number of objects, then again I just go to the build option and then I place this one, rotate it. So now in this case I have more than one object. For that again I just go to the movie. I applied a single movement. I just delete that and then go to the effect option. Take a mass movement, edit it, and then you have to define the path. This is the start point and then end point. Make sure these two peoples are within this path. For that I just increase the path so that both the objects are within that path and then finish and then check the animation. So sometimes we don't get effect because some of the objects are not animated. Again I just go to the build and then I delete him. I'm just going to place the other category. Just take her and then place. Yeah, it is animated little. Move it. When you can just move it little bit in front of her and go to the movie object. Again I'm just adding the path. Okay, done, and run it. So when you have a number of objects and if you want to move, then you can use the mouse movement. So this is how you can create the walkthrough and add the effect and then export the movie.